Welcome back to Sipas Spimmer Garage. This time we have shipment from Weaver.eu. They wanted to sponsor me a video, so yeah, I said what the heck, that's fine for me. I have actually bought some stuff from Weaver before this video with my own money. I think I at least bought some kind of a rotary table for the mill and maybe something else, but I don't remember. But anyways, if you don't know the Weaver, they sell a lot of different tools, and I mean a lot of. They have like huge selection of different tools, like tools that you don't even know they exist. Eli siis suomalaiset ihan persestä perämoottori löytyy niiltä. But anyways, I highly recommend checking out their site because they have so good selection of tools and those are quite affordable. Of course, pretty much everything is from China, so not maybe the best quality there is, but anyways, at least for hobbyists like me, it's much better to have maybe not so good affordable tool than like no tool at all. I will put discount code on the description, so if you buy anything from Weaver, use that code and you get 5% off, and I get maybe something from that, I don't know. I think that was some kind of affiliation link, so if you buy something there with that code, you will support my channel also. But let's open this box and see what we got. I actually even was planning to buy this thing, so yeah, it was really nice to have this opportunity to get this for free for this video. But yeah, where do I have the... how do I get this out? This is so huge. We have manual and I think not much else. There's also a hole in the box from the shipping, so I hope nothing is damaged. Doesn't look like it, but we'll see. We also got the power cord and then the hose to drain this and some kind of fitting for it. Oh sorry, I forgot to even say what I got. So this is the biggest ultrasonic cleaner that the Weaver has, at least at the moment. I think this was like 30 liters. So plenty big. I already have the smaller ultrasonic cleaner that I bought locally, and that's one of my favorite tools to clean all the parts and bolts and everything, because it's so easy. Just drop in the bolts and everything you have, let it run and take those totally clean bolts out of that, so it's really easy to use. The only problem in that small one is that it's small, you cannot fit much stuff in that. So I'm really looking forward to use this because it's like quite big. I think we need to try out what we can fit here and see how this cleans. At least the small one that cleans really well, like all the parts, they come out like brand new. Of course, this is a ultrasonic cleaner, it doesn't take out all the corrosion and that kind of stuff, but if there's like lot of burnt in oil and grease and everything like that, all that comes out, and then the parts, when they come out, they look totally brand new. Let's take out this wrapping. Then we have the basket. This is really handy with the smaller parts, so you don't need to try to fish them out with some kind of magnets or anything. Just put the parts here and drop that in to clean out and take out with the clean parts, and that's it. So this is really handy. I've used the small one even without the basket for the bigger parts that don't fit. So that's also option that you can do. But let's see what we can fit with the basket and without the basket. And then of course we have the lid, and that's pretty much it. This here is M62 head. No, I'm not into 4-bangers, absolutely no. But anyways, I think this is something that we can try to fit inside here, so let's try. And it fits in like that. Well, it's a bit tight. I think I would need to take out the breather port there to actually get this fully in and submerged in the fluids. But anyways, now you probably get some kind of idea of how big this thing is. So you can clean wall M62 heads in these things, or maybe some 4-banger heads or something like that. So yeah, this is a really big one. This will be really easy to clean this kind of heads, and well, this doesn't fit the M50 heads and that kind of things, but this kind of smaller heads and parts will be really easy to clean with this. This is the cleaning solution that I have used. I don't know if this is any good, but this seems to work, so let's try this on this device also. I did put everything in because I don't know the correct solution. These are the controls. This is the set temp. This is the actual temp. I did put hot water there because I don't know how to slow this is to heat up. And then there's time. Let's see. It goes up to 30 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. I would hope at like 1 hour, but yeah, that's better than the 15 minutes. Let's set this to 60 degrees. While we are waiting it to heat up, these are the test pieces. These are just some random connecting rods I have. These are cleaned with the brake cleaner, so these are like fairly clean enough to use in the engine, besides the dog hair. But anyways, these are actually not clean at all, so let's put this aside and then put this on the cleaner to see the ultra clean in action, and then we can compare to the other one that how well this cleans up these. Okay, about 5 minutes later, let's see how it looks like. Let's turn this off. Horrible noise. After rinse and drying, it looks like completely new part. So this is another one that has not been cleaned. So yeah, there's huge difference. So this is why I like ultrasonic cleaners. This also seems to work as well as the others. The parts look basically brand new after ultrasonic bath. So yeah, let's try something more demanding. This is really nasty power steering pump straight from the car. I haven't done anything for this. This particular one is broken, so I don't really care about that. We will just try this on the cleaner. If you want to clean your power steering pump, please plug these holes so you don't get any cleaning fluid inside here. But yeah, I think it should be otherwise fine. So yeah, let's try this. By the way, I did add 20 liters of water there to totally submerge the pump. No. Let's. "30 minutes has passed, so let's see what we got." I did take out the basket a couple of times to move it around and rotate it here to clean it properly, but otherwise it has been the ultrasonic cleaner to do the job. So yeah, let's see what we got. Yeah, I think we have new pump here. Man, what a machine! Look at this. It's like completely new part. I cannot believe that this is the same pump that we put in. Of course, this is cleaning. It's not taking out any corrosion like you can see here. There's some corrosion here on this bracket. But on the other hand, it of course doesn't clean away any coatings like you can see here. The zinc coating is still on the bolts and everything. And also this zinc coating here, this is like brand new. It doesn't harm this at all. So yeah, this is really good for cleaning. Really good result. I think I will take this brackets off and throw this to the recycling bin, so because this pump is gone. But yeah, last test. Let's see if we can fully utilize the space this thing have. So yeah, this is M62 pistons that I got from really nice subscriber for next project that should happen soon, or well, should have already happened, but it didn't. But yeah, let's start cleaning these. There's 8 pistons and rods and these fit well here, and let's see if we can clean all this at the same go. It seems that this could use some better insulation. The heater will start to boil the water there, but it doesn't get past the 50 or 51 degrees, at least on my garage. So I will set this to the 50 degrees and that should be okay. It seems to clean fine with that, so let's go with that and let's put that to full 30 minutes and go. I needed to rinse and dry this really fast to prevent any last rust from forming, but I think I did good enough, so I don't see any rust here. But anyways, the cleaning results, these look very nice. These are of course not perfect, like you can see there's some spots here and there. So yeah, I think I should have left these on the cleaner a little bit longer, maybe move these a little bit around, because of course there's some spots that clean better and worse. But anyways, I think these look fairly good. Only the problem is these piston crowns, but even these look much better than they started. I have used the smaller one that I have had to clean these kind of pistons, and if you leave those long enough on the cleaner, they will also totally clean the piston crown. But anyways, like I would say that maybe 80% of all the deposits have left, and I think even this is like totally fine to already put in the engine. But yeah, still much better than the starting point. Now these are really easy to work on and put back to engine and so on. But short conclusion, this seems to be working really well. I'm really happy with this thing. I can highly recommend this one. As I said earlier, I will put the discount code on the description so you can buy these yourself from the weaver.eu or anything on the weaver.eu. You will get that discount and you will also support this channel while you use that code. So yeah, please use that if you buy anything from the weaver.eu. Keep in mind that these are cheap products. These are not perfect. But anyways, at least for hobbyists like me, these are usually just fine.